Thank you so much for tuning in and checking us out once again on a Wednesday night. I have a hot show for you lined up tonight. We got Polo the Furking in the building. He is here to talk about his business, his garments, his customized clothes that he makes for a lot of people, for himself, a lot of people, and also people in the industry. So sit back and be ready to hear his story. And we also have Homeboys in Outer Space in the building. Hot performances on deck with them. That they're going to share their point of view, let y'all know what's going on with them, and how they made it through their journey as to where they're at right now. So hot show again. Check us out on Google. Just give me the mic. Check us out on YouTube. Just give me the mic. Check us out. We got 2 YouTube channels. Also check us out. Hey, everybody. I am sitting here with my guests of the evening. I have Polo, the Fur King. He's joined me today. Now, this man has been all over doing his thing. I know y'all probably seen his work, his signature pieces, and a lot of videos, magazine shoots, and, I mean, just a whole list of things. So I'm so happy he was able to come and join me this evening to give us some feedback on his career. And, matter of fact, sort of, tell us a little bit about how it was for you. Like, what made you get started in this business? Because this is kind of hard, right?
You know, with the streets.
The streets?
The streets just embraced me.
Okay.
I had to give my whole career to the streets.
Okay.
They really embraced me. They felt that I had the knowledge, I had the know-how, I had the wittiness to pull this together because I've always been a dresser.
Okay.
And so even when I walked into a regular store, people used to say, where you get that from? It was funny because I might have got out of Nike. But well, I got out of Nike.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess people might have overlooked certain things that I didn't overlook because I'm one of the people, like, if you hate it, I love it.
Okay.
And I'm so different that I feel that I'm not scared of fashion. Fashion is scared of me.
Okay, well, that's definitely a way to look at it. Okay, so you started out with the fashion. Did you go to fashion school? Or, like, how did it evolve? It's just that you took your fashion sense, your natural fashion sense, and just transformed it into a business?
Yeah, basically, because people always felt like, yo, you just have what it takes. And you up here buying all this fly stuff. Why don't you get into fashion, make clothes for bigger people, because you're pretty big yourself, Polo, and you know, and when you do that, make it for everybody. So I had to figure a way. At the time, I was into other things. Getting money. So, so I wasn't so eager to jump into it. But then when I stopped and paused for 1 minute and I thought about it, when I realized I can go custom made with stuff, that's when I figured I can make clothes for everybody. I'm talking about a dog, a cat,
you name it,
a midget. I know it didn't
you
matter.
Name it.
You name it. I was good.
Okay, so why fur? What made you choose fur?
Fur became because I felt like everybody else was just doing the regular, and once again, I'm above the norm. I'm more daring. I don't mind jumping into something.
So growing up as a child, you would just throw different combinations together. You were kind of known for that in your neighborhood.
Basically, yeah. Basically, just known to just do wild stuff. And just didn't care how people thought about it.
Okay, you dressed up based on how you felt.
Oh yeah, every morning.
Okay, all right. So working with the fur, you decided to get the fur. Now, tell us a little bit about how do you work the fur? Like, what is your custom mark that you kind of known for in the industry? Like, show us some of the products you have. You actually brought some stuff here today. Like, give us a rundown. When you looked at that hat before you put your own fur, you know, added your fur to it, did you see that quickly, like that's something you wanted to do? Why not put it on the brim? Why you wanted to put it on the wing, so to speak, of the hat? So what made you come up with that style? Because
this was a hat that we used to rock back in the day.
Yes.
Anybody knew about the double brim?
Yes, the double brim,
so back then I was trying to figure something out back then. But, you know, we was just into other things.
Okay.
But now that I'm into the fur game, I figured nobody, first of all, even has this hat this day and age now. And
that hat is hard to find.
And now that I found it, and I'm in the game, I figured, well, I might as well be different because somebody else might be able to find this hat. So if they do, that's fine, but I know mine's going to be different because I got the mink ears.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not going to throw it on the front because the mink is too thick.
Okay.
I have to find the right kind of fur to do right kind of things with. So I know how to customize things for it to be perfectionist, where it still looks classy, and it still has some type of taste to it.
Okay.
Not too gaudy, not too ridiculous. You know, you don't want people laughing at you with your fashion. They're laughing in their own way already. You understand what I'm saying? But you want to be able to come in there and say, wow, this cat kind of...
I like that. I like that vision he had with that. I like the way he threw that together. Okay. So you could basically put fur on anything, like hats, jackets, you know, pants, right?
Yep.
So shirts too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I see you have some nice boots over here. Now show us the boots. What you did with those boots? Like,
this is, you know, everybody knows this is the famous UGG boot. And again, I wanted to be different because everybody and their mama had the boot.
Okay.
And I had to figure it out. And then I just said, okay, I don't want to just sew it on because now another designer might say, oh, that's easy. He just sewed it on.
So how'd you do it?
So I stepped it up and made it detachable to still keep.
Oh, so you could take it. Oh.
Yeah, I can take this off.
So is it like a zipper inside that holds it in? What holds it down?
Buttons.
Buttons.
But with hooks.
Okay.
You understand?
I hear that.
So I still want to keep the natural, ability.
Well, you made it where they can make it to wear two different styles with it, and that's convenient.
Yeah. So that's how it came about, and I chose the fur coyote because I feel coyote is a wild animal.
And it also goes nicely with the brown, the texture of the boot. Yeah.
It just has a greater appeal. The coyote.
It does bring it out a lot
So
more.
that's how it came out, and I'm the only one with this. So.
Okay.
Remix the Uggs, so I got to shout out Uggs. But,
yeah, shout out to Uggs.
But other than that, I did my thing with that. So yeah, we good. You know what I mean?
Okay, and you also have some pants there, some jeans. Like, now what did you do with the pants?
Well, the pants was I just had a customer seen a pair. I had a pair of Wranglers.
Uh-huh.
I found a pair of old school Wranglers.
Old school Wranglers. Where we used to go to Sears. We used to shop at Alexander's and Sears. Yeah. Well, I didn't shop there, but yeah. Alexander's and Sears is full effect. But okay, Wranglers. Okay.
So I found them, and I decided to be different again, and I had put the burrs. These are called burrs.
Okay.
So I put the burrs on them, and the client of mine saw them, and he was like, "Yo, I need mine done."
He liked that.
I got a pair of Levi's. And do my Levi's just like your Wranglers.
Okay.
So that's what I did. We put the vintage gold burrs on him. He ready to rock and roll. Be different.
Okay, that is different though. It actually looks like that's how it was made in the first place. That's a really good. Okay, I like that.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it's about with me. They call me the king of fashion, the king of furs, or the fur king, but. I'm the remix king. I like to remix things. I think remixing is good. It's like music. I feel that it's like when you're making music, you want to make a beat hotter than the original. The
remix is supposed to be better than the original. Sometimes it's not though.
I know.
But it's supposed to be better than the original.
Right.
So what you do, you just you accent the highlights of whatever you see when you look at something.
Yeah, I actually study the garment. And I know how to put where it needs to be and not too much overkill.
Yeah, it's not.
Sometimes less is better.
Okay.
So I don't try to overdo nothing when I do my own pieces. If somebody comes to me and says, "Yo, I want it overdone," I can do it for you, and I'll still find a way to make it classy because my name is still on it.
Okay. Now, who are some of the people in the industry that you've worked with so far?
What's funny? The industry, it's not, well.
I'm just saying, I know you have a variety of clients. We've ran into each other at a lot of different functions. You know people, yeah. I know people.
Ice-T's wearing one of my garments. Coco's wearing one of my garments.
Okay.
Kendall Holt, the pro boxer, is wearing one of my garments.
Nice.
AZ, the rapper.
Okay.
I just did something for him too. Who else? Mano.
Nice.
MOP.
Yeah.
And
some of your pieces are actually featured.
And High Five.
High Five too. Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Group, yeah, so I'm blessed with them people.
So you had mentioned, off scene, we talked about how how some of your stuff featured in some of their videos, right?
Yes.
That came up. We're going to show the videos too. And we also have some nice pictures of some of the other pieces that he has designed, and put together. So we're going to be showing a little bit of that too.
Okay, nice.
So what do you like most about the fashion industry, like right now? What do you feel is missing, and what do you feel that you're going to bring to the whole fashion world?
Fashion is missing setting trends. And not instead of following trends.
Okay.
People are following trends and not setting them.
Okay.
I'm a trendsetter, not
a
trendsetter.
That's right.
Not a
trendsetter. I like that.
Okay.
Like that.
So I feel that fashion is missing that whole 80s, 90s look. I'm an 80s baby myself.
Okay.
So I gotta represent what I do, which is a little twist, just so people don't. Because I'm not stuck in the 80s. I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna wear skinny sweatpants, Adidas with Nike sneakers. That's not cool.
You don't like that fashion. You don't like that that era right there.
That's whack. That's corny.
That's whack. That's corny, y'all. He don't co-sign that at all.
Skinny jeans for women only. That's not fly. Like we're men. We're born with certain tools underneath the belt that we cannot be wearing that kind of stuff.
Some people find it comfortable though. We must say, I see some people do like it. But another thing, I also, in talking about fashion, I also got tagged the other day on Facebook. Somebody put up a picture of two men walking down the runway. They both had on knit dresses and heels. What do you think about that?
Wow.
full woman wear.
Knit dresses and heels, huh?
Knit dresses. It's one piece, knit. They had mock neck, you know, coming down, and they actually had on heels.
You know, I always say fashion is what you make it. Make the best of yours, but don't make a mess of yours. So, I mean, if to each his own. At the end of the day.
Okay.
You know, I won't never be doing it.
You won't.
But to each his own. To whoever is comfortable. If you comfortable in your own skin and you find with your and you comfortable with yourself, then do you.
Then do you.
Yeah,
okay, I agree with that too. That's what fashion is all about.
Yeah.
It's liberating. Expressing. It's a form of expression. Fashion is definitely. So is there anybody that you would like to work with that would be like an ultimate goal for you in the business, that you want to work with a particular artist because you know you feel his, you know, I can't say essence, so to speak. Like, some people, I know a designer can look at you and be like, look, I could put together something so spectacular for you. I've heard people say that.
Yes.
Do you have that kind of feel towards anyone in particular in the business that you would like to work with? That would be like your goal?
I would love to work with Kanye West.
Okay.
I like Kanye West.
Me too.
I like him because he represents that statement that I'm not scared of fashion. Fashion's scared of me.
Exactly.
So does Riri.
Yeah, he does.
So does Riri, Rihanna.
Yes.
Same thing. You know, and that's a person I definitely would like to work with.
Okay.
I know we and him can rock out.
Okay.
Because we got the same mindset, and we love the same designer, which is Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren. Yes, very clean. Very. Yeah, he's great.
And Kanye West just met him for the first time.
He did recently.
Just like 4 days ago, something like that.
Wow.
So now it's my turn. I want to meet this man because I represent Ralph to the full. That's how I got the name. Polo first, and then the Furking came second.
Oh. So see, now we know. We found out.
The 4th grade.
Okay.
And still rock it till this day, prior to what I do.
All right. So what's coming up next for you? You got the magazine. Tell us about your affiliation with the magazine.
Oh man.
Yes, let's talk about this because I know.
Yeah, this is Bobby Ellis, man. He has a magazine called Takeover Magazine out of Dallas, Texas. And we hooked up, and he actually put me on the front cover of his magazine.
Okay.
And I was honored for that. And then he had
of this one, the Takeover Magazine. Okay.
I'm in this issue actually, but I'm also on the front cover of last month's issue.
Nice.
And I'm thinking Rick Ross made this cover as well.
Oh wow.
So I was honored.
Very nice.
I was honored to be amongst them people. And prior, this is Vinicius Machado from Power. Everybody knows who
Everybody knows from Power.
Norma.
That's right.
Norma.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I do the PR and promotion for him, and I also provide clothing for him from time to time.
Nice.
And he became a real good friend of mine. We were real fly. So it's an honor that he gave me an opportunity to kind of get my feet wet in Hollywood, and that's like the ultimate for me.
Wow.
I always wanted to get into Hollywood.
Yeah, of course.
But I just didn't know, which
that's
way to
the
go
goal.
about it. But that was the goal. Yeah. So,
yeah.
So he made it happen. I'm also in a movie called Conflicted.
Okay.
You go check that out.
Okay. When should that be out?
That's out now.
Oh, it's out now. Where can they see it?
You go to YouTube. Go to Vimeo.
Okay.
Go check it out.
Check it out, y'all.
Yeah,
Conflicted.
Go to Conflicted with Brian Lugo, Hollywood star out there doing this thing, and Vinicius Machado is definitely in the movie as well.
Very nice. Okay, movie star, fashion designer, affiliated with magazines and things. Okay.
Yeah, associated producer.
And associated producer. All right now. Okay, so now look. Where can they find your stuff? Do you have a website? Is it someplace they can go? Can they contact you? How could they get in touch with you if somebody wanted to get some pieces of stuff?
Yeah, man, definitely go to my Facebook. I am the Fur King. Go there and check me out there. Go to Instagram, Polo The Furking.
Polo The Furking.
Twitter, Polo The Furking. Just holler at me. I'm online. Just get at me.
Yes.
And I will get back at you.
Yes, we're about to show you some very hot designs from this man right here and let you see how he took the vision itself, he just blew it up to a whole nother level, and made it stylish. And a good thing is it makes people stand out when you get custom pieces. I like to receive custom pieces, because you just feel different. And you may like something with the little extra twist that you put on it, right? That enhances it even more.
Yes.
Okay. So